Hey, what's up, North County? We got your backstage pass with all things music in the North County and beyond. I'm your host, Sean Logan, and my co-host is Randy Doty.
How you doing? Can't wait. It's pretty exciting.
Well, today on the show we got Josh Rosenblum. In fact, Josh is going to start the show off today with a song.
It's a blessing to get old. It's something we'll never know. And as I age, my heart gets bold. I never thought I'd find new ways to love you more. Well, every day I throw my life away just to see you smile that way. I've been in love with you long enough to know that I don't ever wanna leave. You stuck right by me long enough for me to know that you must be as crazy as me. As crazy as me. Never been a big believer, but I can't sit and say you're wrong if you are. But I tell you what, I never felt this close to an angel. And the day we fell in love, well, every day I throw my life away just to see you smile that way. I've been in love with you long enough to know that I don't ever want. Right by me long enough for me to know that you must be as crazy as me. As crazy as me. Right by me long enough for me to know that you must be as crazy as me. As crazy as me.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
Well, Josh, thanks for coming in today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. So, started off with an original there. How would you say you got your style for that type of music?
Well, I started in jazz, originally on trumpet, and I was a huge fan of like Chet Baker and like John Coltrane and stuff growing up. But getting into the blues, that's the real like, cause I'm a lead guitar player at heart, so like whenever I write a riff, I try to make that part of the song, like part of the melody. And that song, especially with my most recent album, that's probably my favorite one as far as the moving parts are concerned. You know?
Yeah, I like a lot of the higher neck stuff that you were doing on that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's take it back a little bit. What exactly was your start getting into wanting to become a musician?
Well, my grandfather was a session musician back in St. Louis and Chicago, and then he played trumpet, and then my dad played trumpet, and then my sister played trumpet.
Okay, trumpeters.
And
okay.
both my brothers played trumpet. And so I was kind of the last one to cross the finish line, last horse. And we were super into like Tower Power and like all the old jazz stuff. And I remember I watched Back to the Future and a Goofy movie. And those 2 movies growing up, watching the people perform on stage, I was like, I want to be a performer when I grow up. And like that's kind of the real big inspiration was that.
Not all the musicians.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
The movies. Okay.
Just watching Disney movies, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, and learning guitar, that's something my brother really showed me and introduced me to. He kind of introduced me to Stevie Ray Vaughan and John Mayer and Eric Clapton and all those guys. And I was like, I really want to learn how to play guitar and stuff. And writing was something that I had lyrics, but at the time I didn't have a singer, so I kind of had to start singing my own songs, and like I guess I got to figure this out as we go, kind of a thing.
So when was that? Was that like pre-teens or in your teens or?
When I was 15,
okay.
Yeah, 15, 16, I started writing my own music, and I was like writing these songs, and my friend Andrew Melendez, who we met each other in marching band, played bass in my band. He was like, we need a singer for these songs, and no one wanted to like sing with us because they were like pretty, progressive songs and stuff like that, almost like a Steely Dan type thing. Oh. And so I was like, I guess I'll have to sing these songs and figure out how to sing. So it's kind of a Hard Knocks kind of thing in the beginning. Very experimental, but I'm glad it kind of bloomed into our own sound, I think, as time went on.
So I think you said you're from Modesto, right?
Yeah.
So you had the high school band in Modesto. Take us from there. What was the next steps to get yourself over to this area?
Oh man, that's a kind of a slingshot story. So we were in Modesto, made a name for ourselves. We won a few awards locally over there, and then wife and I decided to get up and just move to LA, and to pursue music and stuff like that. And she's a teacher, so she was like, "Yeah, go for it." And so I met a lot of really amazing musicians down in LA, and then we got pregnant with my son, who's now 4. During the pandemic and the shutdowns, and that kind of inspired us to kind of just get everything and move up here, because this is only 3 hours from Modesto as opposed to LA, which is like 7 hours from Modesto. So like if we needed anything, we were a lot closer to family, and it was very much like a family decision to move up here. And also we just love this area so much. Like it's one of our favorite areas, probably in the whole state. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, it's really nice here for sure. So tell us about your writing process. I know some musicians, they just take time out and say, I'm writing a song, and some just driving down the street and comes up. What's your
The process is, I mean, I like to write the melody and the chords with the lyrics. So I have to make sure that the lyrics themselves feel like the song. So they have to rhythmically work, and I guess poetically they have to work as well. Because sometimes you write a song and then or you write lyrics first, or you write the song first, and they don't quite match up. And that's where like a co-write situation really does work, when you have like lyrics and then you have a writer come in and put their own twist on it and stuff like that. But yeah, the process for me is very much everything all at once. Like it's the idea it's like a one and done kind of idea, and you just have to write as fast as you can until that little pinhole closes. But yeah.
Do you go back on the trumpet and guitar too, or?
Yeah, actually, I played trumpet on all my records. So I have 7 albums right now, and then 1 live album that I came out with earlier this year. And all the trumpet stuff is me on there. So like I'll kind of go back and and people are like, "Who'd you get to play trumpet?" And it's like, "Well, I can play trumpet." Like I'm kind of like, I can play trumpet too. Like, but my dad actually sits in sometimes on.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, it's kind of like a little hidden thing, because everyone in the original band, we're all band nerds. Like, in the coolest, I say that with all due respect, for all band nerds. Like we were all like band nerds. So like, everyone's like thinking that like, oh, rock star kind of stuff. You play music, you go out there and like shred and stuff like that. But in reality, we're like backstage talking about music theory, or like the latest Pokemon thing or something like that. Like it's just like total fandom stuff. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask, where do you do your recording for the albums you've done?
I do it all at my house. I have a little, it's like a 3rd bedroom that I've converted into like a mini studio. So it's like a lot smaller than this. Like it could probably fit in this studio. But yeah, it's a lot smaller, and I do it all at home, and which worked for the last album because that was very family focused. So like just kind of being in the environment around, a toddler and my wife and all that stuff really helped inspire some of the lyrics in those songs. Yeah.
Are all the albums full bands, or is it some of it just kind of like acoustic and yourself singing?
It's all full band stuff. I want to say I'm playing all the instruments on 80% of the songs. So I have a drummer named Cedric Jones who lives down in, we went to he was a marching band as well. So he lives down in LA right now, and he plays drums for majority of the songs. And then I'll, like this most recent album, I'm playing every instrument on the whole album. So
really?
Yeah, so it's kind of like it was like a labor of love situation. Like I just kind of locked myself in the room, and I was like,
you're like a TV movie. You're playing all of them, but that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like it was kind of it was a fun thing too, because like during the pandemic, like in the shutdown stuff, my wife used to just tell me to like if I was ever like pissed off or something like that, she'd be like, "Go play, go in the room, go to your room, go play some music." And I'm like, "Okay," and I'll go in there and like write an album or something like that. And so that's kind of what I did with my most recent album, Love Letter, which was it was all about family and traveling. And I was like, I just need to do this one by myself. Certain aspects of it, I was like, I had this kind of sound of that I couldn't quite translate to the band, that I was like, I just need to go in there and get it done myself, and I'm really proud of the way it turned out. I did have them on 1 track for fun, like a full 10-piece band on there, yeah. So that one's kind of a Tower of Power feel, which is kind of cool.
So Josh, how does that work if you were to play that live? And
it doesn't.
Okay. That's a simple answer.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's honestly, like it's, my band is very, we crave spontaneity. So like the guys I hire like a few different musicians. I would say like a half a dozen musicians in the area I just rotate through. And I love when they bring something different to the show. Like I never try to play my songs exactly like the record, because it's like, my philosophy is like, if you want to hear the record, then go listen to the record kind of thing. Like if you're at the show, you're going to get something signature for that night, So that's why I love having musicians just come in and like throw down whatever they want, and like, but keeping the original song, like the nature of it in mind and stuff. So I guess that's the jazz making its way back into the
sure
making its way back in.
So moving forward, do you think you'll keep that same scenario as far as doing records, or think you'll go back and try and incorporate the whole band?
I think honestly that would have to depend on the music. But I love getting in there and kind of what they say, getting lost in the sauce kind of a thing, and like getting all the musicians in there and like seeing what they have. And I kind of become like a mad scientist when I'm like running a band. Like I just did a show last week with 2 musicians that I don't usually play with, and we'd never rehearsed, and like we just did the show, and so we were just on stage and I was throwing them cues, and it's kind of a fun experiment to just kind of.
So in a situation like that, I assume you're playing your own songs.
Yeah.
Right? So what, you send them like a chord progression, and they just pull down the song and learn it on their own. And show up.
I mean, it's kind of like and my friend Cedric he explained it best of like I make the cake, like I make the batter and everything, but the people sitting in they're decorating it, like they're putting the icing on it and everything like that. So it's like you're still getting a good, delicious cake, but it's gonna look, the presentation's gonna be different every time. So yeah.
So during that scenario with the different musicians that you have play and kind of come in and play the drums, guitar, whatever. I mean, is there ever a situation to where somebody won't play with somebody else? I mean, is that out there?
Man. I don't think that's ever happened. I think it's all pretty Sesame Street in our band. Everyone's along.
Professional and just makes it happen regardless.
Yeah, everyone's pretty PBS, gets along, and yeah. I think we've had a few times where there'd be a musician that I didn't know had a beef with somebody, and then a week later he was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, like don't ever hire me again with that guy." It's like 16 years ago something happened or something. And I'm like, okay, there's no way for me to know that,
Right. Hey, do you like any of these guys? Here,
exactly.
Fill out this questionnaire.
Here's my Rolodex of
right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fun though. I mean, it's exciting. It keeps it fresh. I think especially I play live full time. So like if people want to see me like 4 times in 1 week, they're going to get a different show every single time, as opposed to seeing the same show like 4 times or just seeing it over and over again. So that's kind of something that we strive on, is just keeping it fresh and keeping the locals fresh, and everyone's satisfied and getting their own signature show.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know this past year that you got one of the New Times Music Awards. Right?
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us about that award? And I believe you mentioned you've gotten some other awards too.
Yeah. So the New Times, we won the best album award, which was a huge honor to receive that. The ceremony and seeing all the local musicians in there just supporting each other was like a really beautiful thing. I'm really happy that this area has that too, like something that's that supportive. And so we got to perform 3 songs from the new album, and we also got one song won 3rd place for Americana. It was Closure off the Love Letter album, and but yeah, that was a fun experience to kind of see this 2-year body of work get recognized for something. Like it was like, okay, like that wasn't a waste of time, like sitting in my room for 2 years. But yeah, the other awards that we won were they're called Mama Awards, and they're up in Modesto, the Modesto Area Music Awards, and we won 3 of those, and those are just kind of a popularity vote, but we got to perform at those as well. But those kind of launched the motivation to want to do more in music. I think was winning those, and but yeah, anything like that locally, I think is important. Especially in a scene that's this active. Like there's a very fertile music scene up here.
Yeah, for sure.
And Josh, you mentioned that you had a name up there in Modesto.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still go back there and carry on that, or have you kind of just rerouted here?
I go up now and then. I just did a show. I don't even remember what month that was. Like last month, I think, something like that. May, yeah, and back in May, and it was at the State Theater. So we kind of we didn't go there for a while, and then we booked this show in our local theater that we always wanted to headline in. And it was our first headlining show there, and everybody came out and supported us and stuff like that. So we're kind of doing we want to keep doing it, come back and show people we still thank you for giving us a place to start and stuff like that. And but yeah, I love playing.
Would a theater be equivalent to a Vina Robus?
No, though it was kind of I guess closer to a Fremont.
Okay.
Yeah, and
that's pretty big.
Yeah, it was like a 500-person theater.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it was looking out in the crowd and seeing people that hired me when I was 19 to play acoustic guitar like beep, 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 like in the background, and like and they're like in the audience watching you play on a theater and stuff like that, and it's like they see that you have facial hair and you've gained a few pounds and stuff like that. It's like, okay, that's cool. Like I haven't spoken to you in years, and it's like, yeah, I know. This is it's a lot of fun to go back and channel your roots and like pay homage to the people that really helped you get to where you are.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll hear more from Josh.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Local musician Josh Rosenblum is with us today. He's going to be playing some more original music, and let's hear from Josh right now.
Thank you guys for having me. This next song I'm going to do for you is a song I wrote for my wife, about my wife. I hope she doesn't mind. It's a song kind of telling the story of our meeting in high school and falling in love and all that. It's called Next to You.
I remember when I asked you out way back in high school now, and you said no. We were just kids, After 5 or 6 attempts, I gave up, but just then the tables turned around. Did you call me up to say you want me now? How long has it been? I guess time just flies when you love the one you're with. Ooh, I love the summer loving got going on all year round. Baby, you got me crushing like a schoolboy on the playground. And as the years sail right by us, don't matter what age we get to, 'cause I'm feeling like a child anytime I get up next to you. I remember when our 20s came, but life got fit insane. We weren't kids no more. That didn't stop us though. We made a home full of life, love, and laughs. All of those parties and those late picklebacks were so worth it. Then we keep it going right through the day. We walked that out. You're still giving me butterflies inside. Oh, I said I love this summer love. Got going on year round. Ooh, baby, you got me crushing like a schoolboy on the playground. And as the years sail right by us, it don't matter what age we get, 'cause I'm feeling like a child anytime that I get up next to you. I ain't ready to end it. If I had one year, I'd spend it giving it up by your side, 'cause I'm with you till the end of the line. In the future, we'll look back at this beautiful life we had. Take your hand one last time. Say, baby, what a crazy ride. And if I live a million lives, hope I meet you every time, and I can fall in love with you again and again and again. Oh, I love this summer loving shot. Anytime that I get up next to you, anytime that I get up next to you, anytime that I get up next to you.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Well, that was great, Josh, man. I really dig those acoustics.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That was you wrote for that for your wife, huh?
Yeah, we've been together for a long time now. 2017 we got married, so it's been a minute. But we've been dating since high school, so we're high school sweethearts. I think I'm still her sweetheart.
Is that the only song you've written for her?
There's been a lot. There's been quite a few. Yeah.
So you're past like the tear jerk. Like, are you trying to get like that crying, sobbing? Like,
it's weird. Like, it's kind of like a because we started watching, like, after you have a child, you start to watch all the shows your child watches and stuff. So these songs are kind of like, we call them Bluey songs, because like the way you feel after a Bluey episode, and like when like you start to think, are these for the parents or are these for the kids? Like, like because some of those episodes are, they're really yanking at the tears. They're like, because they're talking about the parents being together and like, it's just really crazy. So like, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to really just grasp that feeling that I feel like you don't really get a lot of in the genre that I don't even know what genre I really do. Jazz, rock, fusion kind of stuff, country, folk. But it's talking about the real stuff of like relationships, like having kids, but not so much the happy times, but just like the thinking about the nostalgia about how it all started and everything like that. That's really important, I think, to her to hear as well, like in the music, just so she has something to relate to,
Right.
Yeah.
One question I kind of like to ask the local musicians and guys that have been doing it for a little bit is the music scene. With today's technology and everything, it used to be bands would go and make cassettes or CDs, and then they'd sell them at shows or give them away. Well, now nobody has a CD player,
Yeah.
So you mentioned you have like, I think 7, 8 CDs now or albums, so how do you get your music like at a show? How do you get it to the crowd?
It's I have no idea. I don't even know if we are right now. I'm just kidding. No, we started using QR codes just to tell people, like, scan this if you want to listen to us online, kind of a thing. But we do still make CDs, and we'll bring them to the shows. And I always tell people, like, if you don't have a CD player, like, they make great coasters. You can put your coffee mug on it or something like that. So, I mean, there's a use for them, But a lot of people are kind of treating them like I guess like relics now, like collector's items, like proof that they went to the show. Like, I bought this CD at the show. See how they're not selling them anywhere else, so that's how you know I was at the show. Yeah. And but yeah, it's kind of a tricky game today with the digital age, getting your music in front of people, and I think the shows are still like the best organic way to show people that you have something worth listening to, because like they can hear the music right there. It's like instant gratification to see them like the music, and then they buy the music, and it's like,
right.
So that's kind of like a tried and true way that still works today, I think.
Yeah. I agree. I'm kind of like the old school, like our band, we do CDs still and stuff, but it's just interesting, seeing that, people don't have that avenue, that physical avenue,
Yeah.
But let's talk about some of your past shows. You had mentioned that theater show over in Modesto. What's some of the bigger shows or some of the proud moments that you've had a show?
More recently we did some of the concert series in like Grover Beach and Pismo Beach, and those were cool to just get in front of people and just really feel out just a bigger crowd, because it's interesting. The bigger the crowd is, I feel like it's easier to play for, as opposed to playing for like 40 people. Like I found this weird thing. Like when you're playing for fewer people, it's like they're really listening to you and they're all right there. And but like when you're playing for like 500 people, it's like, someone might get up and go to the bathroom and you have no idea that they're gone. So it's like, but yeah, that was a fun experience. We also back in the day opened for Daughtry and Dea. It was like a joint show.
Where was that
kind of thing? Up in Modesto at the Gala Center.
Okay.
And opened for Paul Reiser a couple of times, which is fun.
Really?
Yeah, I opened for him at the Gala Center and then at the Fremont down here. And he remembered me, but it was funny because he made like a joke on stage because he was like, "It's amazing what a young Korean boy can do." And I was like, what? And he was like, "Did we go to high school together or something like that? I don't quite remember you." And I was like, "We're not the same age, Paul. Like, this is just ridiculous."
Right.
But I remember going up to his dressing room, and at the Fremont, they don't have a bathroom for the opener. Like, you share a bathroom with the headliner, and he's upstairs. So, like, I remember I walked upstairs, and this is one of my favorite show experiences, like walking up and kind of like knocking on the wall, saying like, "Hey, Paul, can I use your bathroom?" And he's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Yeah, go on." He's like, "My pisser's your pisser. Go on." And I was like,
Nice.
Cool. Like, all right.
Nice.
But yeah, that was one of the more fun shows. He's a really cool guy. And Weird Al was the other one too. Opening for Weird Al was
that local?
That was another local one too. Yeah,
okay.
That was. He's a really nice guy. He's normal Al in real life. So. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's
Doesn't
not
play the
weird.
part?
He's a normal Al.
Yeah, and he went to Cal Poly too. I think he graduated
Right.
from Cal Poly down here. So it's kind of cool to see him and his element and everything like that. But, yeah, the shows are feast or famine, really. I mean, the industry is very much like you either do a big show or you're doing like a coffee shop thing, but they're all fun. All of them are people out to see you and stuff. So
Right. They all got to serve their purpose for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's look ahead. Where do you see, you taking your music in, 5+ years?
I would love to get out on the road, just cross country and
Nice.
just start touring. And I mean, we've done a lot of like groundswell type stuff over the last, pretty much since we started. We would tour California like every month. Like we'd go from like Reno down to San Diego and then up to like Monterey and then down in this area. And so this is before we lived here too. We would do all this crazy touring, like just up and down the state, because California does make up for, pretty much the entire west coast of the country. So you can tour, you can do like a full tour in California. Like,
Sure.
It's ridiculous. So, but I would love to just get out and, hit up some cities that I've always wanted to play in. And I think that's next on my to-do list, is just get out there or my musical bucket list, I guess, is just get out there and play in some really awesome cities and stuff.
Yeah. That it would be a good goal for sure.
What's the difference between the music side here versus up in Modesto?
Oh,
As
like
far
the
as
scene?
The scene, the crowd.
I don't want to answer that question. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, just, like venues. Nothing incriminating.
Oh man. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's different. The Modesto scene is very much. I would say we didn't really fit in very well up there. I think it's very shocking that we made a name for ourselves up in that area. They're very much, I would say, more in the rock, like punk rock and DJ realm. And there's a few singer-songwriters kind of budding through, but they're definitely more like a party city. Like they love the DJs and stuff like that. And
So they like the fast pace.
yeah,
stuff.
metal,
Yeah.
punk rock, all that stuff, and rockabilly, which I think was invented in the Modesto area, the rockabilly genre. So we kind of were doing like our jazz pop, like country fusion stuff, and like people were like throwing us on a bill with like a punk rock band, like not knowing where to put us, and like, okay, this is great. People are like headbanging to like these like chill songs and stuff like that. Like,
You're like, yes. All right.
and our faster tunes are really much like they're very much like a Tower of Power kind of thing, because we grew up on like that East Bay Grease kind of stuff, like that super funky, fast-paced stuff.
And do you have the horns?
The
for
horns
those
too, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's so like whenever we do like fast stuff, people are like, "Can we headbang to this? Like, is this okay?" Like, but
Sure, absolutely. Headbang all you want.
yeah, but yeah, it's a cool scene. I mean, I like the people in Modesto are very very chill. Very very chill people up there. So yeah, and everyone I know is up there. So
Nice.
well, not everyone, but yeah.
Sure. Well, is there anything that you want to promote and throw out there?
Well, we have all the summer concert series coming up. We're doing all of them. SLO, Templeton, Atascadero, Paso Robles. And those are all on our website, which is there. And you can find us. We're going to be doing all those all this summer. And that's kind of what our current thing is. We just came out with a live album back earlier this year. And that's a 30-track live album of acoustic
30
stuff.
track?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
Acoustic
God.
stuff and band stuff. So it features some performances done at local venues around the area. So we kind of, we're kind of working on some cross promotion with that, like just to show people, like, look, these venues have music, like go check them out, kind of a thing. And then the band set is at Sea Pines over in Los
Okay.
Osos. So that's a really cool venue. But yeah, that's kind of what we're working on right now, just getting the live energy up and everything.
And then you're on Spotify and
Spotify, Apple Music, MySpace,
MySpace.
Tumblr,
LimeWire.
Did MySpace go to a music format? I thought it did. I
Yeah.
thought MySpace went to a music format.
and Pirate
Does it
Bay.
still
too, so we're on
exist?
Pirate
I
Bay.
don't even know. Does it?
I mean, that's what I thought. So how does that work with the concerts in the park? Because don't they require you to play like covers?
Some of them, yeah. I think Paso does, and Templeton, I want to say. I think that's right. There's two of them that like you got to do like mostly covers kind of a thing. So we actually that's kind of where our jazz influence comes in. Like the mindset is we'll do popular covers, but they're not like the originals. Like they're kind of our own spin on the covers. So we're still able to make those songs sound like our own kind of.
People can sing to them,
And they
but
can
yet
sing to them, and
just
it's
a
the same
different
melody.
tone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
but like slow, and I know some of the other ones are very much like do your own thing. Like just do whatever is going to get people up and dancing and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I mean covers. That's a whole other ball game playing covers.
What's your favorites?
Oh man, I love doing. Let's see, Hendrix. I love doing some Hendrix, Clapton, and then like the funky, like the old school groovy stuff, like Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins and stuff like that. Like we love throwing that stuff in there, and then there's a few country songs that we do just for like my wife likes when we do Boot, Scoot, and Boogie sometimes. So like we'll like throw those in there sometimes. Pride and Joy by Stevie Ray Vaughan and stuff.
Nice.
Like, so all the fun ones, really. I mean,
Are you going to play Boot, Scoots, and Boogie at Templeton? Because I'm going to be there.
now I have to. Yeah.
Oh, totally. And I want to hear your own twist.
It's gonna be more of a Stevie Ray Vaughan Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. It's gonna be like a Boot, Scoot, and kick him in the pants boogie kind of thing. So like yeah.
So you said you play all the instruments. What is a violin in your tool belt?
So the one that I can't do any of the symphonic string instruments very well, and I can't play piano very well. Like piano is one of those instruments. Like if I sit, I can tinker with it and find a song in there somewhere. Like I know where all the notes are and stuff, but I can't I couldn't sit there and like play like a sonata or something like that. Like I can't. I wish I could. My brother can, because he can play everything. But it's one of the jealousy things. Like but yeah, I mean I'll do guitar, and I'll whip out a trumpet now and then, take a solo, and yeah.
And
vocals.
you trumpet in the concerts in the park coming out?
I might have to now. Now I'm thinking about it. And I did at Grover Beach. My brother brought a trumpet and a sax, and then I picked up the trumpet. We were like trading solos back and forth, and it was kind of fun. So I might have to keep it fresh. Yeah.
Well, your brother, because you said your brother's in your band too, right?
Yeah.
So will he be on this series for the concerts in the park this summer?
I think so. Yeah, he's going to be joining us for the slow one, definitely in the plaza, and probably for Paso, I want to say as well. So, but he'll be there. Yeah, my brother Andrew. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to the twist on the boot scoot and boogie, man. Who doesn't like a little Brooks and Dunn, you know?
Yeah.
Josh style, though.
The Josh style, yeah.
The Josh style.
Yeah, this is a little bit more, allspice in there.
That's awesome.
All right, well, let's hit another commercial. When we come back, we'll have more songs from Josh.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Tascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of the local venues here real quick.
First of all, dude, that was awesome.
Oh,
Josh, dude, I can't wait for Boot Scoot and Boogie to be Josh style there at Templeton. So
yeah, you're going to have to lock in that date for sure.
It's already locked in. Every Wednesday. Oh.
Technical difficulties, but yeah, as far as
Missed all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Go for it, Sean.
So as far as local venues are concerned, let's take a look at what we have in the North County. So the Poorhouse, on Friday they have the JD Project, and we know Dan, he was one of our guests earlier this year, who's in the JD Project. And then Saturday has the KTEL All-Stars 70s Tribute Show, so that's going to be good. And then Sunday is Mini Nova, and again, another past Backstage Pass interviewer, we have Kenny Lee Lewis is in that band. So we're all over the place for the North County.
Well, at Cal Coast, you got Friday night, you got the Riptide, which is a local favorite, and then Saturday, you have a Valley country artist, Joe Peters, coming over, and the All Cash Band playing Saturday night at Cal Coast, and then Sunday, Casey England is playing there. So
nice.
Cal Coast has a lot of good stuff coming up.
Well, rolling over to the Club Car Bar, nothing on Friday and Sunday, but on Saturday, they have Mistress of Reality. It's an all-female Black Sabbath tribute band. I've heard good things about them, so I'm sure that's going to be a good show.
That would be pretty wild.
Yeah.
So, Barrel House this weekend, Friday night, you got Randy Rogers Band, which is a favorite, and then Saturday night, you have the Slow Pickers, which is a pretty good local favorite too, right?
Yeah, I think so. And then rolling over to the coast a little bit there with the Siren in Morro Bay. On Friday is the Dolly Rots with Go Betty Go. On Saturday is Boogie Nights. It's a disco dance party. I'm sure you'll be at that one. You're usually
totally
at
gonna
that
be
one.
there. Absolutely.
And then on Sunday, this is another one that we could go to. It's Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers, a ZZ Top tribute.
Dude,
so,
I'm going just for the name of the band only.
We could start our own band with that name, I tell you.
That's awesome. Well, hey, you know what? This has been fun with Josh. I've been listening to his story. You know, young kid, killing it, and has some really awesome, original music. So it's going to be cool. You're going to see them all at the parks this summer, Tascadero, El Paso, and Templeton. But guys, like I said, we appreciate you guys following and being a part of What's Up North County, but we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, North County Junk Removal, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite and Pest Control, Borhoen Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, Supremo Meat Market, Ron Mullins with Remax Parkside, and MGP Coatings. Guys, you know what? We're going to let Josh take this out because he does it a lot better, so I'm going to kick this back to Josh.
Thank you. I'm broadcasting live from the music portion of the show over here. I'm going to play some songs for you now. This is a song called Little Love Prisoner. And it's a little too naughty to explain what it's about, but here's what it is. Drowning in your arms, babe. Feel like crying out, please don't stop, babe. Watch your body tell a story in my head. Yeah, but I'll get into trouble if I stick around, see how it ends. Come, let me love you. My heart catches my breath when I'm with you. You got my shackles tied. You got me tied up just right. And I love, that's for sure. And I don't mind being your love prisoner. I don't mind floating down the room. Just try and stop me. You just might be floating too. Stop me. The water's fine. Here are some lips for you, baby, to taste with your wine. And I said, come let me love you. Catch my breath when I'm with you. You got my shackles tied. You got me tied up just right. That I love, that's for sure, and I don't mind being your little love prisoner. I don't mind, babe. I don't mind, babe. I don't mind, babe. I don't mind, babe. I don't mind. I don't mind. Come let me love. I can hardly catch my breath when I'm with you. Got my shackles tied, got me tied up just right. That I love, that's for sure. And I don't mind being your little love prisoner. That was a song called Little Love Prisoner. Yeah, and I'm going to do one more song for you guys right now. Thank you guys so much for having me once again. And you can find me this weekend at Puffers of Pismo. Puffers of Pismo. That's a lot of P's. And I'll be there from 7 to 10. And I'm going to do a song for you right now that it's funny, it's another song I wrote for my wife, so here we go.
a song called You. Baby, you're the first star in a summer night sky shining down on me. Baby, you're the whiskey on a Monday night that I think I always need. Baby, you're the first rain of the season, bringing life to my days. Ooh, now, baby, you're the reason there's a smile on my face. Girl, don't you ever stop doing that thing you got going on. Baby, hold on to me and don't let me go till the morning comes. You've been living in my favorite songs. You're the one who keeps me going strong. It was you all along. And honey, you can love me all night long, 'cause baby, you're the one I want. Hey baby, won't you scooch a little closer? It's getting cold tonight. 'Cause I want your face to be the last thing I see before I close my eyes. Hey baby, won't you give me some more of that good love to wake me up? Hey babe, I ain't leaving this bed till we both said we had enough. Girl, don't you ever stop doing that thing you got going on. Baby, hold on to me, don't let me go till the morning comes. You've been living in my favorite song, 'cause you're the one who keeps me going strong. Well, it was you all along. Baby, you got my heart singing along. Honey, you can love me all night long, 'cause baby, you're the one I want. Baby, don't you ever stop doing that thing you got going on. Baby, hold on to me and don't let me go till the morning comes. Well, you've been living in my favorite song. You're the one who keeps me going strong. Baby, you're the one I want. Favorite song, and you can love me all night long, 'cause you're the one I want. Said now you've been living in my favorite songs. You're the one who keeps me going strong. It was you all along. I said baby, you got my heart singing along. Baby, you can love me all night long, 'cause honey, you're the one I want.
Sure, yeah. I got the finger to do, not the bad finger, but the finger to do one more. Yeah. So I'm gonna do one more song for you. So this last song is an older song that I like to do because it has a lot of energy, which inherently I do not. So this is a song that has such, called Stormy.
Stormy, don't you cry. I've had a lot of sunny days. I don't need you bringing down my life. Stormy, I don't know why. You're always coming around at the worst time. Don't get me wrong, I love her any day, now and then. I haven't seen the sunshine this bright since I can't remember when. Stormy, don't rain down on me, rain down on me now. Stormy, don't rain down on me, rain down on me now. Stormy, don't be so cruel. Don't you cover up my sky, play my heart for a fool. Stormy, leave me alone. 'Cause I finally found a woman, I don't need you hanging around my home. Don't get me wrong, I love her any day, now and then. But I haven't seen the sunshine bright since I can't remember when. Stormy, don't rain down on me, rain down on me now. Stormy, don't rain down on me, rain down on me now. Whoa, no, 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 no. Oh, ooh, Stormy, don't rain down on me, rain. Don't you rain on me now. So stormy, don't rain down on me. Don't you rain on me. So don't you rain, 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 don't you rain. Hey. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
And Deanna.
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.